our budget video, which has taken us forever. We already filmed it and it was like crap, so we just deleted it.
It was too confusing. We were like, we spend here, we do here, we do here, so we had to simplify it down a lot.
Yeah, which is still might be a little confusing, but we broke it down as much as we could.
Now remember guys, this is before we started making YouTube a full-time job.
This is strictly with Oscar's income. We were still getting YouTube income, but just saving it and having it put away. We did that for about 9 months. So what we're gonna do is break it into a week perspective just for a second, and then we're gonna go into the total monthly income and total monthly bills.
Working at the warehouse, I made around $500 a week. I probably made a little more just because all the overtime I got at some weeks, but this is just like a normal average week.
So what we do is we separate our account into 3 different accounts: a bills account, a spending account, and a savings account. I feel that it really helps us be able to separate our needs and our wants and put our money in different groups, and it really helps us be better at saving.
So when I receive my $500 at the end of the week, I put $300 into my bills account, $150 into the spending account, and then $50 into the savings account.
So in the bills, we usually make around $1,200 at the end of the month in total, and rent for us is $980, and bills between water, electric, and internet is $120, and our phone bill is around $100. So we pretty much always spend all of the bills money. We may have a few dollars left over, but most of the time it's completely spent, which is okay because that's what that money is meant for.
At the end of the month, our spending account has around $600, and then we spend around $500 on groceries and around $60 on gas every month. So we normally have around $40 left over, but whatever we have left over, we just spend it on ourselves.
Yeah, so, you know, if Levi needs a cute outfit or whatever it may be, it's kind of like spending money. At the end of the month, for our savings account, we have around $200. Now, we kind of use that savings account, one, to save up for a house, but also if there were any emergencies, or if Levi needs something and we don't have money in the other accounts. We don't usually dip into the savings, but it is there just in case. So that money is constantly just adding up rather than being taken out of like bills and spending is.
And guys, we get a lot of questions on how we enforce our savings. The way we enforce it is like we just did it. Every week when I get my paycheck, or some people it's every 2 weeks, I immediately put that money into savings and I act like I never even got it. Just put it away, leave it there, and then keep it safe, you know what I mean? That's why it's a savings.
Yeah, exactly. Some tips that I have for savings too is to be realistic. When I set a goal for myself, I'm always unrealistic. Like, I'm only gonna spend $10 this month. And this is before I had Levi, but it's like, that's not realistic. You're gonna find something you like, a lip gloss that's $13 or whatever it may be. So you need to be realistic and able to reach your goal. You can't go straight from a baby to running. You have to crawl and then walk. So be realistic when you're setting goals. It makes a huge difference when you're trying to achieve them. And also, like I said earlier, the separate accounts really does help Oscar and I. I know that it may not help everybody. It can get a little bit confusing sometimes in words, but when you're looking at it, it makes a lot of sense mentally and when you're trying to spend money.
Another cool way to save money, guys, is like a keep the change program. Some banks have this, some banks don't, but it's basically when you spend $1.86 or whatever, the leftover cents are gonna get transferred to your savings account. So basically, the bank is just gonna round up and charge you $2, but that leftover 14 cents is gonna go straight into your savings account. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but every time you buy something, you're just getting cents and cents and cents. And at the end of the month, it rounds up. When I used to do this, at the end of the month, it used to round up to like $20. And
that's
just
a lip gloss.
Yeah, $20 a month. That's a lot.
Yeah, especially if you save that $20, that's 20, 40, 60, you know, that adds up. So I think it's really worth it. When Oscar first did it, I was like, that's so lame. Like, that's not, who cares? It's not gonna do anything. And it really did make a difference. One last thing as far as tips goes for me personally is there is an app. This is not sponsored. This is something I've used, and it's the Mint app. It's called literally M-I-N-T, and it kind of tells you how much you're spending on each. So it gives you categories like food and things like that. So maybe before you set a total realistic goal budget, you can use that app for a few months. You just sign into your bank account. It's 100% safe, and it just tells you, okay, you spent, you know, $100 on food this month and $100 on, you know, gas and whatever. So it separates it for you, and I found it really helpful. So I recommend, if you're looking for a good app like that, that Mint is definitely the #1 to go to.
It's funny how we have to mention that an app is not sponsored. I just feel like everyone's doing sponsored apps right now. So we don't want to come off like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I personally, I don't know, I think I don't play games, so if you ever see me sponsoring a game, it's not true because I don't play that game.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it for this budget video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know you guys probably want like a more recent budget video, but that'll come soon. And we're probably gonna do a how much we make on YouTube video later in life. But right now we've got so many video ideas and we're gonna be moving pretty soon.
Things are just gonna change so dramatically that it wouldn't make sense to do it right now. But I really hope that this kind of made sense for you. I do plan on hopefully doing like a blog post about it and have it written out for you guys. So I will post that on Facebook and Twitter when I do that because I feel like that would help for you guys to see it visually as well.
See.
Yeah,
definitely. Easier to see.
Yeah, I feel like we explained it a lot better in this video. Trust me, the last one was like, even Oscar and I were like, wait, what? So anyways, I really hope that you guys did find it helpful. And if you have any tips down below for saving or what you do with your budgeting, then leave that down below and we'll see you in my next video.
Bye guys. $509. We were pretty on point. But anyways, bye guys.